0. The game of chess. The gift of yoga. The art of love. India has given a lot to the world, including motorcycles. And today, one more motorcycle joins that list. From India to the world, this is the Royal Enfield Classic 650. This is not my first date with the Classic 650. I experienced it first in the UK about 7 months ago, and you guys saw it at Motorverse 2024. Royal Enfield has announced that the Classic is available at an ex-showroom price of Rs 3.37 lakh and goes up to Rs 3.5 lakh for this stunning chrome variant. Alright, enough talking, time to get going. Finally, got a chance to ride the Classic 650 here in India. Now, before I talk about my ride experience, I have to tell you that we have a very detailed first ride report that's sitting on our channel. If you want a lot more detail, please check that video out. This is going to be a summary of sorts because we rode less than 100 kilometers, couldn't really open up the motorcycle. So my opinion here is going to be very concise. Now, Royal Enfield is saying that this motorcycle is the exact same as the one that we rode in the UK. It's the exact same. They have made no changes whatsoever to the tuning of the suspension, to the engine, nothing at all. But there are differences, so we'll take these things one by one. First, we'll start off with this engine. It's the same familiar unit, 650cc twin, same power, same torque, very eager off the line, very torquey, gets out of corners very nicely. It's got that really nice bottom and mid-range punch. Can sustain speeds between 100 and 120 kilometers per hour all day long. But the question mark for me here in India was with refinement. Because I clearly remember that I did not face any such issue in the UK. But here it could probably boil down to two reasons. One, this is fresh out of the box. Barely read like 40 kilometers when I started riding today morning. And the second issue could be the quality of fuel here. But we will put on a lot more kilometers when we get this as a long-term unit, get the first service done, and hopefully there are changes once 1,000 kilometers are clocked. The second thing that I want to talk about is the ride quality. The overall feeling in the UK was firm. Our average speed there was well above 90 kilometers per hour, and when the motorcycle went over uneven surfaces, it was not a pleasant feeling. But here, around the hills of Coonoor, we barely managed a top speed of, let's say, 80 kilometers per hour. Couldn't really go that fast. So anything below that, at low speeds, uneven roads, the feeling was not bad at all. So I feel that there are some changes done, but Royal Enfield is denying that because it definitely felt a little better here. The third thing is handling. It feels like an awesome motorcycle around corners. Very surprising because when you see this in flesh, it's a long motorcycle, it's heavy and it shouldn't handle well, but it does. So I've got no complaints there. The fourth is comfort. Overall comfort is also really nice. The seat is very well padded. Ergonomic position is very neutral, not as aggressive as, let's say, the shotgun. So very neutral riding posture, and it was really nice. So overall, really good things to talk about. But these two things felt a little different and I really wanted to highlight that. The surprising bit here is the pricing, because honestly I was expecting this to be closer to the Shotgun 650's price, which sits above 3.5 lakh rupees. But this right here at 3.37 lakh, which is not an introductory price tag, cuts the base pricing as well by 2,000 bucks. So all in all, I think the pricing is pretty spot on. Now, I will answer the question, who is this motorcycle really for? If you are a Classic 350 owner, the J series engine or the previous gen, if you are looking for an upgrade within the Royal Enfield family, within the Classic lineup, you finally have something that you can look up to. Also, if you are a Classic 500 owner and you have always had that missing feeling that you don't have another big Classic to buy, the 650 is finally here. I would also like to say that the real competition of this motorcycle is the Gold Star. I know people have compared the Gold Star with the Interceptor, but I personally feel that the Gold Star will go up against the Classic. So that's a comparative story. that we'll start working on almost immediately. Another thing that I would like to add, in this trio of the Shotgun, the Super Meteor and the Classic, I personally feel that they are more for the global market. I have no doubt in my mind that they will sell in India, but because of the roads out there, because of the performance, because of the form factor, I think they're more suited for that market. Having said that, I would like to say that the Classic 650 is finally here. If you like this video, please press the like button, comment and let me know what you think about this motorcycle and share this with your friends. At the end of the day, it's still very much a classic in function and in form, from India to the world. Okay, finally got a chance to ride the Classic 650. Arey bhai, finally got a chance to ride the Classic 650 here in India. Now, before I talk about my ride experience here, finally got a chance to ride the Classic 650 here in India. It was a very short ride though. मैं इधर से स्टार्ट करूँ क्या?